Hello amazing people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mahtilda and I am a Nigerian student currently pursuing her master's program here in the UK. So if this is your first time here, please do not forget to like, comment and subscribe if you're a returning subscriber. Thank you so much for this come back to watch my videos. So guys, for today's video I am going to be sharing with you all the things I wish I knew before coming over to the UK for my master's program. Like, I wish someone called me and was like, hey, this is what is going to happen, or this is how life is, this is what you should expect. So nobody told me all this. In this video I'm going to share with you some of the things you might experience. Both of us might not have the same experience, so I'm just going to share with you my personal experience. So if this is the type of content you like, do not forget to subscribe guys, and let's get right into our video. So the first thing on my list, I'm actually still trying to adapt to this thing, because there are some days I'm like, this life is not for me, or this life is really not for me. Guys, you will learn how to be independent. Like, if you're someone like me and you've been living with your family before you came over here to the UK, you're going to learn how to be independent. Like, you're going to learn how to make decisions by yourself. There's some decisions that you cannot wait for somebody to make for you. For example, what you're going to eat next, what you're going to buy next, the next grocery shopping you're going for. When you're going out, make sure that you come back safely, because at the end of the day, nobody knows about your whereabouts, nobody knows where you're going to. So you just have to make that conscious effort to make sure that, okay, I'm going out though, I have to come back safely. So you have to learn how to make decisions by yourself, and making sure that whatever decision you're making is the right one. You say you know whether the home training your parents give you, whether you really accepted it or not. So you're going to learn how to be independent. Why I'm saying you're going to learn how to be independent is because it's totally different if back in Nigeria, if you schooled away from home and let's say your provision should finish, you know that, okay, during weekend you're going to go home and collect provision from your house. You're going to go home and eat your mother's food. Oh my, yeah, you're not going to go home anywhere. Either you carry yourself and you go to the grocery store and get your groceries, or you buy food, or you cook food. The second thing on my list is that you're going to experience a whole different culture. Like, the way they do things here is totally different from the way they do things back in your country. Like, let me just use Nigeria for example. The way they do things here is totally different from the way they do things back in Nigeria. I made a whole video talking about my culture shock. I'm going to be leaving the link on the screen, so make sure you check that out after watching this particular video. Like, that video, you will know what I'm talking about. So there is a whole difference in the way people live and in the way they go about their daily life. The good thing about this is that you get to experience new places, get to learn new things, meet people from different culture, different background, different religion, which can be very exciting. And it also gives you the opportunity to make friends with people that are outside of maybe your religion, your culture, your tribe, your country, which can be very, very exciting. So yeah, that is something else you're going to experience when you come over to the UK. The third thing on my list, guys, let me just be frank with you, it's going to be difficult for you to make friends. I don't know if it's because of the pandemic that made that very difficult, but it's actually very difficult for me to make friends. Coming over here, I'm like, aside from going to school now, I will go out more now, I'll go to events, I will go out with friends. Coming here, the whole thing changed, because places were not open, things were not happening, so it was really difficult for me. I think the first set of friends I made was on social media. Then my very first friend, how we met was through my school email address. Like, she just sent me a message through my school email address. Guys, the way I was happy when I saw that her message, like, up to today I said to her, the day she sent me that message, I was so happy. The excitement in me, like, I think another thing that made me so happy was that I saw her name and it was a Nigerian name. I was like, see my sister, because there are some names that you will see I'm like, this person is a Nigerian, this person is a Nigerian. I was super excited. Up to now, like, tell her that that your message, thank God, because I was like, won't I know somebody in my department, won't I know somebody in my school? So when she sent that message to me, I was super excited, guys. Like, I was so excited. The first set of friends you make will be on social media, but thankfully now things are beginning to ease down, places are beginning to open, so now you can hang out, go for events, and hopefully connect with people. So just be open to anyhow you make the friends, whether on social media or face-to-face connection. So just be open to that. So the fourth thing on my list is how lonely and homesick you will feel when you come over to the UK. I know in one of my videos I said I wasn't really feeling homesick and stuff like that. So guys, there are some days it will hit you. Mine didn't really hit me at first, because when I arrived here in the UK, I stayed with my aunt for a while. So I think that gave me the opportunity to adjust that I'm in a new country, I'm in a new environment and stuff like that. But after I came over to my accommodation, that's when it dawned on me that, you're on your own, or is your case, anything you want to do, you do. There's some days where the loneliness will hit you, like the homesickness will actually hit you that day. Like, it's going to hit you. No matter how much you try to avoid it, it's definitely going to hit you. Like, you're going to feel homesick. You're going to feel homesick. I think one of the things that made me feel very lonely was the fact that places were not open. You couldn't hang out with friends. You couldn't meet up with people, and you just have to stay indoors by yourself. Like sometimes that staying indoors by yourself can be really crazy. Like, and that's a result to like FaceTime, video calling. Every time I'm always calling my friends and my family in Nigeria, video call every day. We were always talking. My mother, we were always talking on video call. So yeah, guys, you will feel very lonely and homesick. But hopefully, now that things are beginning to ease down, you might not feel it so much, because now you can go out, you can, go to restaurants, go to places, and you just feel all right. You just feel all right. The fifth tip is that studying in the UK is hard. Or more, let me just say it is hard. This one is the truth. It's hard. I think this is why someone told me that by the time you're done with studying in the UK, you know that you really went to school. Like, you know that you went through this school. Guys, if you don't study, you will fail. There is no two way about it. You will fail. Let me give you an instance. Let's say you have like 5,000 words of assignments to do. Obviously, you cannot come up with 5,000 words all by yourself. You have to do your research. You have to go through the internet. You have to go through articles, journals, books, textbooks, your university library. You just have to go through everything. And I think that's why they give like 1 month or 2 months for you to submit your assignment, because they expect you to go through all the sources and compile your answers for that particular assignment. So you just have to be ready to study. Like, you're going to do a whole lot of studying. Like, there is no two way about it. You're going to do a whole lot of studying. I remember the first assignment I got, and it was like 3,000 words, and I was typing, and I typed and typed and typed and typed and typed, and I looked at the word count and I saw 500. I'm like, how can all these things I've been typing since 500 words? That's how I was refreshing the page just to make sure that it is correct, because now these things I'm typing to still be 500 words. So you're going to do a whole lot of typing, you're going to do a whole lot of research, you're going to do a whole lot of reading. So just prepare your mind for it. Like, there is no story about it, so just prepare your mind for it. The next thing you have to know is that the UK is very cold. Right now, the weather is not really cold, but during that January time, February, guys, it was so cold. Like, that thing that they wrote on Twitter, that if you finish taking your shower and you come out and you stand in front of the AC, that means you're ready for abroad weather. You're not ready for any abroad weather. And let nobody deceive you. You're not ready for any abroad weather. I can remember the first time when I arrived at the airport, and inside was actually warm. I'm like, I thought this would say that this UK is cold. Inside here is not like cold as I expected it to be. And I stepped out, guys. Like, the cold did me whoo. Like, I was surprised. I even had to ask my auntie, is there AC here? Because inside was hot. Why is outside so cold? And she was like, that is the weather that will get used to it. I think my auntie even told me that the weather is not so cold. I'm like, really? So this weather that like it is not so cold. So guys, no matter how much you prepare, you think you are ready for this weather, you are not ready for it. You're going to feel cold. So make sure when you're coming, you pack enough things that will keep you warm, keep you protected. I made a video talking about things to pack with you when coming over to the UK, so make sure you check that video out, because you have to come covered. You have to come to defeat the cold. So we have come to the end of today's video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, guys, and don't forget to stay safe and take care. See you guys in my next video. Bye.